Hey, hello, and welcome. It's Tina Konstant here, and you are listening to Waffle-Free Storytelling. What a week it's been. Hey, I tell you what, the waffle, as always, is right at the end, which means we are jumping right into today's story, which is called How Kuchio Died. Now, Kuchio was a bad man. He hadn't been raised or shaped or taught that way. He had been born that way. Every thought he had from the moment he woke in the morning was how to use his natural talent for evil to ruin someone's day. What's the point of having a gift, he'd snigger, if you don't share it? And share he did. It took skill. It took commitment and energy. In fact, he would often be heard to boast that it takes far more effort to make someone miserable than it does to make them happy. Well, his process was simple and repeatable. He would target one person, and he wouldn't stop until they were utterly destroyed in every way. Heart, mind, body, and soul. He wouldn't stop until they were crying themselves to sleep at night and terrified of what would happen at dawn. In fact, he went to such great lengths to perfect his process that he actually wrote a book about it. He called the book The Art of Misery. And he put every trick, strategy, victory, and idea he had into it. And so he lived his life, one destruction at a time. Although in truth, it wasn't just one destruction. His greatest joy was watching the ripple effect of his actions. Every soul he broke led to the misery of a dozen more. Family and friends, he'd chuckle. Such a gift. Oh, there was just one person who refused to crumble under Kuchio's gaze. It was Marley. Marley and Kuchio had been born on the same day and practically raised together. In fact, Marley was the first person Kuchio had ever tried to make miserable, and all these years later, he had still not succeeded. No matter what he did, the woman just shrugged it off and moved on. Kuchio was infuriated by her and declared over and over that even if it was the last thing he did, he would defeat her. The battle between them started at dawn every day. One day, Kuchio would destroy Marley's crops. On another, he would infest her barn with rats and then burn her house and then spread a rumor about her. Then he would lie to her and cheat her. Every day, he did something in an attempt to destroy Marley's spirit. But every day, the confounded woman just kept going like he had done nothing. What was even more infuriating was every year on their birthday, Marley would send Kuchio a note. My dear friend, the note always read, I wish you all my joy and happiness. Well, it just so happened that this particular day was Marley and Kuchio's 90th birthday. And sure enough, that infernal note arrived. My dear friend, Kuchio read, I wish you all my joy and happiness. Ugh! Kuchio crushed the note in his hand and growled, I will show you joy and happiness. He picked up his axe. He strode across the fields towards Marley's house. He yelled and swore as he tore through the village. He scrambled up a hill, he scaled a mountainside and ripped through trees. He pushed through snow and he battled the wind and the rain. With every step, his 90-year-old body heaved and struggled, but he would not let her win. Finally, he got to Marley's front door. He banged on it with the axe and demanded she came out. The door swung open, and Kuchio let his exhausted arms fall to his side. The cottage was empty. There was nothing there except for a table in the middle of a dusty room. On that table was an open book. It was his book, The Art of Misery. Kuchio went inside and he stared at the pages. Step 1, he read in his tiny scribbled scrawl. Find out the person's deepest wish and give them the opposite. Kuchio looked around the empty cottage. Every inch of every wall was plastered with those birthday notes. My dear friend, I wish you all my joy and happiness. It was too much. With snow heavy in the air, cold deep in his bones, Kuchio's heart gave out and he died. It was only then that Mali stepped out from the shadows. She picked up Kuchio's book, lit a match, and set fire to the pages. Laying the book next to her lifelong nemesis, she whispered, "Never write your secrets down." And then she left. Everyone saw the smoke and flames on the hillside, but no one went to check. And that is how Kuchio died. Okay, people. All right, I'm going to go and put the kettle on and make me a cup of something. I'm not sure what. Gosh, hey, right, all sorts of wild, crazy, glorious things are happening in Waffle-Free. So, drop round to www.tinakonstant.com for more of the stories from Waffle-Free Storytelling. For stories for kids. If you've got kids, go to the website. Get involved. There's so much happening there. And of course, Waffle-Free family stories. It is a strange time still, but spread your own special, good kind of joy. Go and hug all the people you love. Give time to people. That's the most precious thing. And have a splendid day. All right, I'm gonna see you next time with more wild shenanigans from the universe. Have a good one. Bye now. Hey. Biscuits later, Jack.